Well, first of all, salutations, kindred spirits. Hey, welcome to my magic party where we somehow find a way to go live on the internet once a week. Here we are at 4 p.m. on a Wednesday. That's the slot we're doing it. And hey, here is the probably the last time it's probably not the last time I'll use this, but this is the last of the merch at conjure.com. It's not much, but I chose this pile with care. Oh, we have the Pro Hot Rod. In fact, everything I offered at conjure.com, I chose with care over there. Vernay, of course, we sold the Vernay tips, book and a silk in the pile. Where are we going with this? Guess what, y'all? This will be the last giveaway. This is a Defada set of Chinese sticks. Svengali deck. Red bicycle, of course, because we care, and a book. I'm going to give this away. This pile is going to go to a youth. I'm going to need your help here choosing. Of course, you get the magic coloring book. This is good for kids of all ages, but certainly a young magician would be happy to have that. Hopefully the home is the most happy to find Bill Tarr's easy to do 101 classic magic tricks. This is the book that got me started when I was, 10 maybe. I found mysteries in this book that won me second place at the Pelham Road Elementary talent show. I want to get my blurb off of there. Anyway, long story short, I'm closing conjure.com. This is not a choice that I made lightly, but I made it, and I don't want to dwell on my choices here. I feel kind of high. Let me boop down a little bit. But as I pack this away and talk about these things, here's what I need from y'all. I need you to comment what child needs this, and why. Give me a little story. I'm going to pick one of the stories, and I'm going to send this pile of magic to a youth that maybe will enjoy it. I mean, if you know an adult who would really enjoy a beginner set of magic too, you could put that in as well. And that will be our last giveaway. There are other giveaways today. Aaron Fisher, if you didn't watch the show last week, Aaron Fisher graced us with 2 sets of panic gaffs to give away. I'm going to give away those shortly. I do want to talk a little bit more about the conjure.com. The conjure.com segue. Hey, I see y'all in the chat. I see everyone. Let me say hi. I'm not saying hi back. Everyone's hi, Doug. How you doing? How you doing? I've got a list of things to do, and I'm getting to it. I had no dilly-dallying today. I got a list. Part of this list is a members event at 4:30. So I want to make sure this event, our live, is succinct. At 4:30, for the first time, I'll be meeting on Zoom. We're going to do a Zoom session for those of you that choose to join me in the members area. Did I put this? I think I did. Let me welcome the new members. Those of you who care to not just support this channel with your likes and shares, but some money. You actually spend a few bucks on the back end. Hey, Christian Magician, Matthew Mosley, thank you. William Sawfish, David Mendoza, Scott Smith, you made it. Good to see you, Scott. Phil Peterson's Frank Zazanis, Super BBB Bang, and Ilham Alami, thank you, and thank you. You guys make a difference in my life, and I do appreciate it. Indiana Jones wants to know, how do you become a member? I do put the links to the membership in the description of the video. You can go down there, click on the links. And if you want the good stuff, you want to join at the $5 level, the Conjurer level, which gives you advanced tutorials, access to the Zoom events, and other things, badges and stuff like that. Hey, Jeff, you want to submit it in the comment section of this live video. The video will be left up for a week. Next week's live, I'll do the giveaway of that big pile of magic, and that's the name of that tune. Dave thought this was going to be on Zoom. 4:30, brother, 4:30. We're going to be doing a members. If you're a member at any level for this first event, you'll have this information in the community tab. If you're a member, check the community tab. I sent a message to members only, and you can get the scoop there. You can get the links and so on. I'm going to do some magic for y'all. We're dilly-dallying. I'm not doing any tricks. I know you guys want to see one. This is one of the tricks that I gifted myself from conjure.com. Hey, Gary, thank you for not buying this. Gary Henderson and I chatted about this trick. I told him I'd be happy to keep it for myself, and I am. And in keeping this wonderful gimmick card, I'm just going to talk about what it is openly as I kind of talk about my business. I have an idea to use 2 of these. And now, as I set to perform this, I wonder if I've made good costuming choices. We'll find this together. This is an interesting request for a coin trick. This is a trick that I normally do with coins, but today I'm going to do it with nothing. Yeah, I'm going to do it with nothing, and I'm going to put a little nothing into each. There, you can kind of see it. Can you see the nothing on the? This is where I was questioning my clothing choices. Might be more clear if I get a little more nothing and put some over here on this corner. If there's more than one, it's easier to, hold on while I'm at it. Let me just get one from here. And this is a gimmick I haven't really played with in a few months, but man, when I got it originally, my first one, I love this thing. It's been a joy reacquainting myself with this gimmick. And as I talk about reasons why I might close a magic shop, well, one of those reasons is time. Like running a magic shop for me took about 20 to 40 hours. Let me use this one. I'll move it over here. I'm going to move this one over here to this side. So yeah, it took me about 20 to 40 hours a week to run this show. And the profit on this thing, and this isn't all about the money, but it amounted to what would be maybe a part-time job, right? Like maybe if I was stocking shelves at Walmart or something, I'd make that money. And that would be okay if I wanted to make a living that way, but I don't. And I think the time that I spent doing that, just put this one last, right? Yeah, they all go together. That's the plot. So the time that I spent selling magic on the internet, I think I could spend this time becoming a better magician. So this is what I'll be working on in the near future. Now, fortunately, let's do this. Here's this craziness. Watch this sequence. Whoa! Oh, hold on. What was I saying about not touching the gimmick for a while? Whoa! There we go. We got there. Or alternatively, the one that I thought I was going to do before but didn't is when all 4 travel at once. Yeah. It goes that way too. Now I've lost my train of thought. But I think you get the idea, right? So if I could spend my time, instead of selling magic, and maybe spending my time becoming a better magician, being able to craft Zoom sessions for my members that join me on YouTube. I have some other reasons, like I don't want to be biased when I talk about magic products on the internet, like if I want to talk about something I recommend or don't, I want to make sure I do so with kind of I don't want to have skin in the game per se. Like if I want to recommend Michael Chatelain's Matrix Revolution, he's an expert card gaffer. If I want to recommend this trick, and I do, it's expensive, but man, if you could see the back of this card, you'd see why it's expensive, and they're all handmade. But yeah, I just don't want to have to retail magic anymore. God bless all of you that are doing it, and you're serving you're doing God's work. I'm just not the one going to be doing it. Now, Jimmy says you're going to miss the trusted source, but hopefully this won't be going anywhere because I'll still be buying magic products, and because I'm a magic dork. I'm like you guys. I buy this stuff. I'll tell you what's up when I get it. And if you remember, you know how you get it behind the scenes. I give the real work for the members about once a month. And there's Matthew. Hey man, Matthew, thanks for joining. We'll see you on the Zoom shortly. What else did I give myself? I gave myself this. I gave myself a bunch of magic this week because I stock things that I like to do. This sat on my shelf for the better part of 3 months. I've had this book several times in my life. Several. I always give it away to people who need it. Students, aspiring magi. In my opinion, this is one of the most important books for someone who wants to be a pro or a semi-pro performer. And I gave myself this book again. I'm sure I'll give it away to someone else. It won't be here soon because I'm going to read it all again. I haven't read the 2.0 version, actually. I've only had the 1.0 version. Yeah, here's Dave's. So, thank you, Marty. Thank you, sir. Hope to see you in a Zoom. I need to know Zoom things. Hope Marty will show up in the Zoom. Marty knows Zoom stuff. And yeah, the markup on retail magic is horrible considering shipping costs that are increasing. Shipping is stupid these days for retail. And then we have the bigger magic companies, Vanishing Ink and Penguin. God bless them. I love these companies. They're great. We need them. Thank you for being there, Penguin. Thank you for being there, Vanishing Ink. But man, when you go running a sale and you offer free $50 decks and free international shipping, it's hard for the little guy to compete with y'all. So if anyone's listening to this from the big stores, dial it back and give guys like Brent Braun a better chance to develop his business. And if y'all want to go spend some money somewhere on the internet, Brent Braun at JMB Magic, probably heard me talk about him. He gets my vote, and I'm giving it to you right now. Go shop at JMB Magic. Fortunately, what am I going to do, Matthew? Matthew just wants me to send him all the free stuff. I sold everything. I had a clearance sale, and we sold out. We sold all the stuff except that pile of stuff that I showed at the beginning of the stream, and we're going to give them away. And yeah, Penguin is great. I did a video today. What did I do today? Patrick Kahn, I moved it away. I did a Penguin product, Breach, Patrick Kahn's Breach. Look for it on the short video. You split a 2 into 2 1s. I posted it on shorts. And when I posted it on Instagram and on TikTok, I gave Penguin the vote. I said, go check out Penguin Magic Shop because I think they are serving a good service. But man, it's just hard to compete when you're a little guy with all those big bonus and freebies. Yes, Matthew, I know you need sponge balls. I'm out of everything except that pile. This too. Yeah, I was saying this as well, House Girk. I'm neutral now. And on that note, I am neutral now. So look out, y'all. Let me just be crystal clear. One last thing about selling magic. For me, most of my stock was beginner magic. I wanted it to be that way. It was a business model I developed 10 years ago to only sell magic tricks that have been in the business for 20 years. I didn't want to sell the new stuff, but after selling magic on the internet for a couple of years, my customers become intermediate magicians now, and they're looking for more advanced purchases. So we're past the Svengali decks and the thumb tips and blah, blah. Now I want to buy Quantum or Lux or, or Color Match, which, hey, this is a good one. This is a killer product. But the thing is, there's a lot of products that aren't killer. Hundreds of, in fact, yearly. Hundreds yearly. And I get these up. I'm not going to dwell on it. Here's the thing. I don't want to sell intermediate magic to intermediate magicians. This is strike 3 for this business. Now, this site will stay here in a teaching format, and maybe I'll return to selling downloads or something that's just mine. I'm not selling other people's magic or things like that. And I'll probably sell things at live events. But, like I might pitch Svengali decks back a room. But yeah, there's our reasons we're not doing that anymore. Y'all ready for another trick? Probably. I've been blabbering long enough about things that aren't positive. Still have to give away. I have to give away the panics. I'm going to give away one in the live stream. A live viewer will win a panic. And then we're going to do a one random. And then on top of that, you have a psychic mystery. And this is at no extra charge. And you know the psychic events are valued at $3.99 a minute. So you're welcome. All right. We have a prediction, which I wrote down the name of a card before the stream. In fact, this prediction has been here quite a while. And then we have 52 random pieces of paper, which is just a good, this could be really all kinds of things. It could be a grocery list, but the cards, they keep it quantifiable. Now, I'll need one card to work with, and we'll do this randomly. I'll take the first card that is named in chat. So any card that is named in chat, and the prediction has been made prefacely. Oh, look at Matthew's ready to go. I feel like he had that typed in the chat, almost as though that's just like we rehearsed. So the Jack of Spades is the card, and if you're not typing the Jack of Spades, you're typing the wrong card. Let me explain. Before the stream began, and let's just get this out as a visual reminder, the Jack of Spades. 52 possibilities. Matthew, there we go. About to say, if you pick a card that's not actually in the deck, you get the thumbs down. But if you pick the card, let's segue to the big finish here. If you pick the card that I previously named, then winner, winner, chicken dinner. And check it out. The card I named, yes, there it is. Boom, Bill. William is acceptable. Will would be okay as well. There it is. Thank you, the Jack of Spades, Bill. Of course, this is in direct contrast to Ella, which would be the 8 of diamonds, Ella. Or you could have said Jack, which is not a Jack, it's an ace. Ace is the Jack. There's Oliver. No, that's Ava. Ava is the queen of diamonds. And then we have Aiden, which is the 4. Oliver's the 10 of clubs. There's a bunch. There's Mila and Leo and Nova. You get the idea, right? I am on a schedule here. You could have picked David. Could have had Mia. Or you could have had, well, that doesn't spell that way. That's the 10 of diamonds. Liam's another choice. But Matthew Mosley picked the Jack of Spades. Yeah, that's Bill. That's Bill. And that's the other trick I gifted to myself. And as long as you say Jack of Spades, it is a pretty good trick. So you got that working for you. It's mathematical. Thank you, Matthew. Again, that was just like we rehearsed, buddy. That would have been my 3rd performance of Bill. It's a better trick live than on the internet. Although it wasn't good enough for me to capture it on a YouTube short this weekend. We'll take another swing at that. Maybe I can give you guys the hot tip on what this is, because this is a good product that I believed in. You've seen me use it before on this stream and other formats. It's the Phil deck. I went with Bill because my middle name is William. I think also this, you could get a guy, that's what it is. If you're searching the internet, you're looking for the Phil deck, blank. That way you can make it whatever you want. Ideally this, you get a guy named Bill and do that trick for him. That's, you know what I'm thinking. Get a guy named Bill, do that trick. All right, y'all, let's give away Panic. Let's do that. I'm sure you're ready. And thank you for the applause, y'all. I see you clapping. Marty, thank you very much. Jesse. Hey, Jesse, how are you? Thanks, guys. John, merci beaucoup. All right, to the boards. StreamYards changed their things. Now we present things. It's not a share. It's a present. Let's present our screen. What screen are we going to present to the internet? This one? Yes. It's the YouTube random comment picker. Dun, 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 dun. If you commented on last week's stream with Aaron Fisher and Panic, it's a slim field because I think maybe I didn't make this. Oh, you know why it is? Because I didn't announce the contest. We made it up right at the end. Good luck, everyone. Let me fetch the names first. Here's how you do that. I click that. Yeah, anything goes. And there's not that many there. It doesn't matter. We're down only 18 comments. So you got a 1 in 18 chance to win. I'm going to click this pick a winner button and let's see who gets it. Phoenix. Magic with Fee. Great stream. Hope I can have Panics. You sure can, Phoenix. You absolutely can. So I will be sending you, and I hope everyone's going to congratulate Phoenix. You're going to get the Aaron Fisher Panic package and some Conjurer community swag. Hey, that swag that I happily rock on my gear. Dun, 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 dun. I represent all the cools, man. All things Magic, Magic Hat Beer, Full Pine Creations. Peace, y'all. We love. All right, now we got to give away one to the live viewers. And I guess here's how we'll do this. Let me get a going into the pile. I'm going to grab a card. If someone can name this card, you will win Panic. I'll give you a hint. It's a court card. So yeah, I have more than one Panic and more than one sticker. So if someone names this card, you'll get the blueback Panic edition and the stickers. And there's like 5 tutorials. It's not the 3 of clubs. It's a court card. So it's not a number card. King of diamonds, that's close, but it's not that one. Queen Ira, we're going to talk live and you're going to tell me your name, how to pronounce it. Congratulations, you get it. You get the Panic package. There's like 5 downloads that come with this and the CC gear. And you could email me your address. That would be cool. Jimmy's participating. His mind's always on food. I follow you on Facebook. I'm surprised that you didn't win. I'm surprised there wasn't a taco salad on the back of this queen with your luck. All right, Ira. I'm going with Ira for now. Congratulations. And that's that. So we've given away the Panics. Let me review the pile of magic. If you guys missed the pile, this is going to a child or a young mind, or if it has to be an adult, that's what it'll be. Thumb tips, Svengali deck, hot rod, coloring book, Chinese sticks, Bill Tar book. I want to find a good kindred spirit who could put this to use in their young life. What else did I have? I guess I could re-mention the Zoom because that's going to happen in about 10 minutes. Members of all levels, you're welcome to the Zoom. It's in the community tab. You can find the link there if you're a conjurer or Conman fan level. And I did have one other thing on my list, and this is kind of a wonky thing, but I thought if I had a couple extra minutes, I could talk about something that, what is it here? I was driving home from a convention with Steve Reynolds, and we were talking about magic movies, and I asked Steve what his favorite magic movie was. Steve Reynolds. Y'all have seen Steve on the channel before, SteveReynoldsMagic.com. He mentioned a magic movie that I'd never heard of. And then he told me other things about it. It's not Black Panther Wanda Forever. Why is that there? It's this movie. The Escape Artist. The Escape Artist. Now, I'm curious who has heard of this movie in their life, and why have I not heard of this movie before Steve Reynolds recommended it to me? So here we are with a mini magic movie review. And let me say, hey, Nova J, thank you for joining the festivities. Yeah, nor had I. So it's a 1982 flick from Francis Ford Coppola, who's a renowned director, really, at least back in the day. This is a movie that's got some years on it, but I think it aged well. Here's the killer for me on this movie. Look at the cast. Let's go down here. The cast. Raul Julia. Griffin O'Neill. He plays Danny Masters, our child magician. Desi Arnaz is in this movie. Lucille Ball fame. Terry Garr. Comedian of the day. Well, here's the real surprise for me. Let's go down here to Harry Masters, played by Harry Anderson. Look at that. Harry Anderson in what would be his first theatrical role. Gary Henderson has seen this movie. And yes, Marty mentions this. I'm quite sure this is why Steve Reynolds thinks this is the best magic movie ever. This kid does what is essentially Derek Dingle's oil and vinegar routine, which is oil and water that segues into oil and queens. It's a wonderful sequence. And this young man is doing it. He's doing a lot of real magic in this movie, and I give this movie credit then. So for that, there's not, this isn't a day when there wasn't CGI. It's not like Now You See Me where everything's a video graphic to make the magic happen. It represents magic honestly with several strong magic effects. The story is good. It's got a abrupt finish that maybe leaves a little to be desired, but I thoroughly viewed this. Would I say it's my all-time favorite magic movie? You know, when it competes against The Prestige, no, but it's a good B minus, you know, or, and that might be because I'm jaded. My wife didn't like it that much, but she doesn't like magic that much. I paid $3.99 to rent it on Amazon Prime. I don't know if you can stream this thing for free, but I didn't regret spending the money. And my only regret is renting it a few days early and I didn't capture any clips. Like I'd have loved to share that oil and water sequence this young man learned. Ricky J was our magic consultant for this movie, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah. Yeah, Matthew, but you're a young man. There's lots of other ones. I should make a list of like the magic movies. This could be an episode. Look, Matthew, here's your homework for the week. Let's stop sharing this. And everyone else. That's a good one. The Illusionist. That's a good one with Edward Norton. If you haven't seen The Prestige, wonderful Christopher Nolan film, man, he's good, right? You like Christopher Nolan. Go watch The Prestige. You're missing out. It's a great one. Hey, that's going to be the end of this. I got like 3 or 4 minutes. I got to go get in a Zoom room. So anyone that wants to hang out with me will find me there. I'm hoping a couple of you will show up. And if not, I'm just going to practice my second deal for an hour. But yeah, I'm going to go do that now. Let me thank y'all for hanging out. Please leave a comment. I'm looking for a kid to give the last of the stuff from conjure.com. Thanks to everyone who shopped there for the last couple of years. You did make my life interesting, and we're looking forward to making it more so without that time constraint on us. Y'all stay tuned for what's happening. Thanks again for sharing your energies with me. I'll see you guys. I'll be back next week at 4 o'clock. I'll see you then. It's going to be a ciao for now. Au revoir.